Hi， 今天要谈一下行动学习action learning 在英语的学习上是怎么用的。很多人在学英语的时候，他觉得他要学完，他要全部学会了，然后呢，他开始去用。其实这是一个错误的概念。为什么呢？你想一下，英语呢是无限的，是一直在扩大，那个语言是非常多、非常丰富。你把它学完了，是用一辈子也学不完。那这样呢，你一辈子就不可能说。中文也是吧，所有的语言如此。我有个朋友是英国来到深圳，他来了一段时间，他说他一点中文都不会。他虽然来了1-2年，他还是不会。那天跟他聊，发现他在脑袋里面也有这个错误，他觉得他要先学会，然后去开始用。我跟他说，如果你要学会，你要先用，你会几个词儿、几句话，你已经开始说话，在这个过程当中，你自然获取。那天他回家的路上，他跟司机开始说话。我2-3个星期之后跟他聊一下，发现他已经可以听懂很多，他也能说一些了。所以呢，这个道理是非常清楚了。为了学好英语，你就要用，用的过程当中自然获取。那你是怎么用呢？你是怎么样积累你所要的内容？那最好的方法是大量听。如果你没有真人来跟你沟通，那你找一个可以提供一个自身的一个环境帮助你。比如这种内容。
冷 cold 冷 cold cold 天气很冷，
这个就是功夫英语的带音乐的核心内容。那当然了，你多听多吸收，在那个基础上，你尽量的去用。你去用的时候呢，你可能会有错误，那这是没关系了。你说母语的时候也会有错误。一般的来说，你会发现你在说话的时候跟人沟通，虽然你有错误，他会尽量的去谅解来理解你的意思。这样的，你行动的学习一定会给你带来一个非常明显的快速的效果。Hi. Today I want to talk about an interesting little perceptual mistake that a lot of people make when they're trying to learn their second language. Just to give you an example, met a guy in China a few years ago. He's from the UK. And he'd been coming to China backwards and forwards for a few years, but he still couldn't speak Mandarin. And it turned out he was essentially making this fundamental mistake. He believed that he had to learn Mandarin first before he could start using it. In fact, learning Mandarin, learning any second language, you need to be using it as you learn. So you learn a little bit, you start to use it, you learn some more. As you're using it, you get feedback from the world. So on this particular day, this friend and I had a conversation, and he suddenly went, wow, I'd been trying to get everything before I even started. And of course, you can never learn Mandarin completely in the same way as you can never learn your mother tongue completely. There's always something new to learn. You're getting deeper, richer, broader all the time. So the trick really is action learning. You use the language, and in the process of using the language, you get feedback, you hear how it's used, you stumble a few times, and you keep going. You're probably wondering, well, how do I even get started? Well, there are two things you need to do. The first is you need to listen to a lot of your target language. So if you're learning Mandarin, you need to listen to a lot of it, and your brain will organize it for you. And the other thing you do is you pick a few things that you can work with, that you can communicate with, and then you start to say those in order to make things happen. So my friend in China, after he had this insight, he got on a taxi, he started to communicate with the taxi driver, he started to pay attention when he was listening to people in conversation, and in just a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, he could actually understand a great deal, and he could make himself understood a great deal. So just that one change in how you think, from learning the language completely and then starting to use it, to a very, very different state, which is beginning to use it almost immediately in order to continue learning it. that is a fundamental shift that will make a tremendous difference to how quickly and easily you learn your second language.